this evening. We will commence with a prayer, followed by the welcome address by Mr. Lewis, the General Manager of Mighty Systems. Our distinguished guests will be honored at the same time. After the speech by our chief guest, Mr. Mohammed Amin Bawa, our new product, Send Pay Anywhere, will be launched by our sponsor, Mr. Abdul Karim Mehdi Al-Ismawi. A few distinguished guests will then address us, followed by the word of thanks by Mr. Majid Al-Kaf. We will wind up our session with the UAE National Anthem, followed by a sumptuous dinner. Ladies and gentlemen, let us commence. We will start our evening by honoring God Almighty, who have been gracious to our organization throughout the past 15 years. May I request all of you to rise to your feet for the prayer song. Anniversary celebration. May I now invite on stage our distinguished guests. Mr. Mohammed Amin Bawa, Managing Director, Habib Exchange Company. Mr. Abdul Karim Mehdi Al-Ismawi, our sponsor. Mr. Fuad, Honor, Nunu Exchange, Bahrain. Mr. Manaf Bigji, CEO of Shatab Group of Companies. Mr. Rajiv Rekman Cholia, Director, Orient Exchange. Last but not the least, Mrs. J Cherian, Managing Director, Mighty Systems. Thank you, sir. Please be seated. May I call upon Mr. Louis Abraham, General Manager of Mighty Systems, to deliver the welcome speech.
I feel extremely happy, honored standing in front of you all as Mighty Systems celebrates the 15th year of literally mighty business. A meager one-man show that had a humble beginning way back in 1997 has today flourished into what it is today. Thanks to the Almighty, thanks to one and every employee who has put in their effort for the benefit of the company, and of course, a big thanks to our customers, without whom Mighty Systems would not have acquired the might it currently possesses. I take this opportunity to pay homage to late Mr. J Cherian, the founder of Mighty Systems. I am sure his soul rejoices to see his dream come true. Ladies and gentlemen, the job entrusted to me is to welcome our guest. Let me get on to my job, commencing with the chief guest of the evening. We are delighted to have Mr. Mohammed Amin Bawa, Managing Director, Habib Exchange, with us as our chief guest. May I request Mr. Mohammed Amin Bawa to receive a small token of love and respect for having accepted our invitation and come over to grace this occasion. Many thanks to you, sir. Mr. Abdul Karim Mahdi Al-Smawi is our guideline. Since the time of this venture took birth, he has been a strong pillar of support to Mighty Systems. Though a part and parcel of this family, we would like to acknowledge your support with a flower bouquet. Thank you, sir. Mr. Fuad Nunu, owner of Nunu Exchange, has come all over the way from Pearl Island, Bahrain, to share our joy. Sir, the Mighty System family is proud to have you on this day, when we rejoice our 15th year of successful operation. May I request you to accept our flower bouquet, which symbolizes our wholehearted love. Thank you, sir. The Group CEO of Shataf and Emirates International Exchange, Mr. Manaf Biviji, though a very busy person, has made it our celebrations today. Sir, on behalf of Mighty Systems family, I welcome you. Mr. Rajiv Rai Pancholia, Director of Orient Exchange, a good friend of Mighty Systems, is present with us this evening, keeping aside all his priorities. Sir, we welcome you to this celebration. Thank you very much, sir. Last but not least, with open arms, I welcome all my overseas-based customers, especially Mr. Ali Fajjan, Chairman Consultant, who made it from Kuwait amid his busy schedule. Sir, on behalf of Mighty System family, I welcome you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are really honored to have you all here this evening. With this, I complete the duty assigned to me, once again extending a warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have in our midst the Managing Director of Habib Exchange, Mr. Mohammed Amin Bawa, who has been a constant source of support and strength for about 8 years now. He has been instrumental in giving us the push that we needed in the early stages of venturing into this market. Over the years, he has promoted our product in the GCC market, giving us a foothold in this competitive industry. We thankfully acknowledge that he makes it a point to visit our office when he is in Dubai despite his busy schedule. As our chief guest for today, may I have the honor to invite Mr. Amin Bawa to address the gathering.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Assalamu alaikum, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our relations with Mighty Systems has been little over 8 years. In fact, it has been to 10th year now. At the onset, I thank Mighty Systems for according me the honor of being the chief guest today on the 15th anniversary. I would like to congratulate Mighty Systems and particularly Madam Grace on this occasion and the entire team of staff members of Mighty System. Habib Exchange Association with Mighty System dates back to almost 10 years, and I am proud to state that Habib Exchange has been the major contributor in developing this software solution, SIMEX. which today I understand is used by over 120 companies in GCC and as far as Far East and probably even Canada. The system which we are using today, we developed together with Cymex team. We had applied our experience of almost 27 years in exchange and finance, in exchange and banking, and they had applied their IT expertise, and together we managed to develop this beautiful software, which is today used by so many companies, and that's the strength. That itself speaks that how stable, strong, and secure this software is. I have had the privilege of knowing the founder, late Mr. J Cherian. Personally, I wish he was here to see and enjoy the success of the company he founded along with Mrs. Cherian, with so much of dedication, devotion, and dynamism. He would have been proud to see how well his team is managing their clients and unsurpassed reliability and security. I would also like to mention here and place on record the work carried forward by Mrs. Cherian, and to further add to that, let me mention that she has been instrumental behind Cymex. And the result today is due to her hard work and on the project which was lifted, the product of this stage of success. I would like to add the name of Mr. Abdul Majid, who has stood with her during whole process, working day and night to achieve the result for Cymex or these mighty systems. Along with Mr. Majid, there is a team of dedicated IT personnel who also have contributed immensely. Last but not least, I would like to mention here that Mr. Louis Ibrahim has also played his key role along with all the team members. I am also happy to learn that Mighty System is also providing software solution not only to the exchange companies, to many other industries like trading, construction, and manufacturing industries. Finally, I would like to thank the entire team at Mighty System for their support, cooperation, and sense of understanding towards our industry, which requires their immediate attention, and they are there when we need it. I wish Mighty System all success in their future years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, amidst this celebration, we have a glad news. Mighty Systems has developed a unique system-integrated web-based solution by which you can send remittance and pay anywhere through appointed agents from any part of the planet. Hats off to the determination of Mighty and the engineers who have developed this wonderful software. May I now call upon Mr. Abdul Karim Mehdi Al-Ismawi to step forward to launch this product. Mr. Karim to hand over the certificate of appreciation for signing the contract of the software to Mr. Fuad Nunu. Thank you, sir. May I call upon Mr. Christopher from GCC Exchange to receive the certificate of appreciation on behalf of Mr. Mukesh Himatlal and Mr. Rajesh Himatlal, owners of GCC Exchange. May I also call Mr. Mustafa, owner of Horizon Exchange, to come forward and receive the certificate of appreciation from Mr. Abdul Karim. Okay, Mr. Mustafa is representing Mr. Mustafa of Horizon Exchange. Thank you, Mr. Abdul Karim. You may please be seated. Now, we'd love to hear from Mr. Fuad Nunu regarding his association and experience with Mighty Systems. May I request you, sir, to share a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I just wanted to safely say that when I actually began working with Mighty Systems, also a long time back now, longer than I care to remember, it was with Cherian that he first came along and began the relationship. And I must say that I have actually felt very comfortable. We never really had an issue. We've always been working pretty well side by side. And I'd really like to say that even after Mr. Cherian's passing, I am very impressed that the company's actually continued along a path that's even stronger and it's gotten better and better. And I just like to say, good luck with everything, and I wish them all the best in the coming future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Today in our midst, we have another esteemed guest, Mr. Manav Bivji, CEO of Shataf Group of Companies. It is indeed a remarkable milestone in our journey when we signed our contract with Emirates International Exchange few years before. We are extremely grateful to Manav for all the support that he has rendered us. Thank you, sir, for making your presence here today. Orient Exchange is one of the oldest money exchanges in the UAE, and we are really proud of having the privilege to extend our services to them for the last 2 years. We remember with sincere gratitude the unwavering support and cooperation that we received from Mr. Rajiv and his team from the time we have associated with them. May I now request you, sir, to address the gathering.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good and a warm evening. It gives me immense pleasure to stand here in front of you fine people and say a few words on Simex. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate the team of Mighty Systems on their 15th anniversary. The full team has worked extremely hard, dedicated year on year, and reached at this level. I'm really happy for the way they have worked in the past 15 years. A round of applause for the team, please. Exchange business, foreign exchange business all over GCC today. There is one thing in common. You take United Arab Emirates, you take Bahrain, you take Kuwait, you take Qatar, and that is competition. Each country in this business, there is a fierce amount of competition. And the tension adds on with currency fluctuation. Today, euro at 130, tomorrow 126. Today, Indian rupee at 55.50, tomorrow at 54. Banks tend to spend huge amount of funds on systems, software, procedures, which we as exchange houses today cannot spend, because the income that we generate is very minute compared to banks. This is where I would say Simex is a very good, a strong software for exchange houses, and like Mr. Bawa said, that They have extended support and today are working with over 120 exchange houses. I'm sure that in future, year on year, they will be adding a large number of players into their portfolio. The very positive part I found about Mighty Systems was that the system can be tailor-made according to your requirement. A requirement of one exchange would be very different to the requirement of the second exchange house. So Cymex, the team, can tailor-make the system according to each exchange house's requirement. There are other added features. I mean, it's compliance-vested software. You could add, you could integrate the software with OFAC, with WorldCheck, and any other filter possible. So it's a system which is capable in this part of the world to handle AML issues. Ministry of Labour and Central Bank 2 years ago worked together to allow exchange houses to distribute salaries, WPS. I'm proud to say today that Cymex has an excellent software for WPS. Once the CIF file is uploaded, you can literally take the employee, the worker can literally take funds from any given branch. They have worked hard, they have excelled, and they've done a lovely job today for WPS. Again, we've been associated with Cymex for the past 2 years, and I've noticed one, which is that software, as technology keeps changing, technology generally does keep changing, and Cymex, as a team, they are well equipped. They keep making changes, they're updating themselves with new technology, which will take the company ahead at all times. Lastly, although Majid will be doing the vote of thanks, a special thanks to Madam J Cherian, Louis Ibrahim, Majid, Zakaria, and the complete team of Mighty Systems who have come a long way and have many successful years ahead. A round of applause for all 14. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We are extremely delighted to have Mr. Ali Farjan, Chairman's Consultant, Al Musaini Exchange Kuwait with us today. He has traveled all the way from Kuwait to be a part of our celebration. Al Musaini Exchange Kuwait is one of the biggest exchanges in GCC with about 45 branches, and we are proud of being their software vendor. We take this opportunity to thank Mr. Ali for his cooperation and support. May I request you, sir, to address us.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Dear Mr. On behalf of Musaini Exchange Company, I would like to thank and congratulate Mighty Systems on their 15th anniversary, and I hope the best for them and wish them the best in the future. Just one note that we are now 52 branches, not 45, and we hope we are growing. Actually, I didn't prepare to address you. Just this is the thoughts I was sitting here. And also, I would like to thank Madame Grace, Mr. Lewis, and the entire team of Mighties and their support. And they have given us through the years. Now we are about 2.5 years working with them. And today, actually, I had some brief meeting with them in their offices, and I was glad to see the next step they are going to with the new technologies. I mean, as far as the new products that they are developing, and I was very happy to see that, and I hope we will be, looking and evaluating all the new products that they have in order to shift to that new platform. Once again, thank you very much and happy anniversary. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I call upon Mr. Majid Al-Kaf, Project Manager, Mighty Systems, to render the vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening to welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today they have given me a work just different from my regular work to thank you all the people here who came us to support. Maybe by the words which I heard, I could not talk. Very sentimental and it's touching our hearts. Anyway, here really your contributions as customers, our staff, as employees, and even the well-wishers, they are the reasons behind our growth and sustain in the market for the last 15 years. And I therefore thank each one of you for your valuable support. We at Mighty Systems will continue rendering this best in us, upkeeping a high degree of professionalism. And we hope that newly launched product, Send Pay Anywhere, which is a major shift in the technology, architecture, also will take you to a wide range of customers across the globe. We believe in that very strongly. Let me wind up this once again thanking you, all of you from our heart, and really your words that you speak about us, our team, our management really adds a lot of value to us. And I just thank all of you and wind up this evening while we celebrate the 15 triumphant years of business. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Majid. With that, we are approaching the closure of our official meet today. May I request you all to stand to attention for the national anthem of the UAE. Thank you once again for turning.
Sorry to interrupt that way, but I'm so impressed that they have fully justified their stay in this country. And all three of you deserve a very good prize from us. So soon you'll get it from us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again for turning our day more special by marking your presence here. Let me close this session by quoting the words of Luciano di Crescenzo. We are each of us angels with only one wing, and we can only fly embracing each other. So let us all fly together, supporting one another, thereby attaining our dreams and achieving our goals effectively and efficiently. Thus, we have marked the end of our official meet today. May I request all of you to proceed to the counters at the backside where we have arranged a buffet dinner for today's evening. Thank you once again.